Hey bros and hoes, I'm Inzombiac, and today's video is going to be serious. Which is weird for me, but it's going to be serious, and I want it to be taken seriously. So, let's get to it. So today's video is going to be on growing up too fast. Teenagers specifically, growing up too fast. I've noticed in my generation that there's so much pressure on teenagers to mature quickly, and this could be the case of drugs, alcohol, or sexual activities, and frankly it's stupid. And that may sound very blunt, but it is stupid, because we're kids, we are legitimately kids. There are many people in my school that have, done the whole drugs and alcohol thing, and I find it pointless. It just messes up with your brains and your system and the whole thing, quite frankly. And I don't know, it's just people trying to grow up too fast, trying to be the rebel, coming from me, but it's true. And there is a huge pressure on teenagers, 15, 16, 17, even 18-year-olds, to lose their virginity, and I don't get why. It used to be a good thing when people were virgins at a very late age, but now suddenly it's turned into, oh, you're a loser, oh, you're a sad virgin. It's a good thing, believe it or not.
You're not a slut.
Yeah, it's not a terrible thing to lose your virginity at an earlier stage. It's just, why would you want to rush? Labelling yourself as well, sexuality-wise, is very common between teenagers. And, okay, yeah, most people prefer it because they'd rather have a label to call themselves it. And I had a friend who needed help with her sexuality because she thought she was asexual. And I'm not going to name anyone, but she wasn't sure, and she didn't think she was after a while. She thought she was bisexual. And I was thinking, well, why label yourself? You're 16. You haven't done anything to be certain whether you are or not. And quite frankly, you're still a kid. Yeah, people are in such a rush to label themselves, and sometimes the labels aren't even correct, because they just want to be labelled. They want to know themselves. But there are 20-year-olds that don't even know themselves.
You done yet? You fell. No! I just lost my back. There was an invisible ghost who pushed me. Okay. Swaggy. What? Straighten them up a little bit.
And also it comes to exams. There is a lot of pressure in teens of exams and the next step in your life, be it college, sixth form, even university, and jobs. And it's just, I think it's just gotten, throughout the years, teenagers have had to grow up a lot faster now in the 21st century. We're under a lot of pressure, and some maybe more, some maybe less, but either way it's pressure, and it's not fair for us teenagers to go through all that. And you're coming to the end of puberty. And that's where, I think that's when most people are trying to grow up and be more mature. But, I mean, I don't know, it's just, if you want to make a damn fort, you're going to make a damn fort.
We made a fort.
We have made a fort. Me and Rianne made a fort, and nothing can stop us making a fort.
Best fort ever.
It was the best fort ever. Winnie the Pooh was on it. Blankets.
Was indeed. It was a great fort.
But there's just a lot of pressure on kids to grow up faster. There are 12-year-olds swearing and smoking out there. That happens a lot in Essex. And I'm just like, what are you doing? You're 12. Where is your mother? And what? Shouldn't you be in bed by now? And you adults aren't really helping either. Teachers at school are telling us to grow up because we've got the next stage in our life. But then they're telling us, no, we're just kids. We won't understand this, that and the other. We're just kids. Why would we understand? So it does annoy me with parents and teachers and family telling us to grow up and get responsible with our lives and get jobs at 16, but then treating us like kids. So it's just unfair for kids to have that mixed message. It's not healthy and it's not helpful. Adults, if you expect us to act a certain way, you've got to treat us a certain way in return. Because we're not going to act the perfect grown-ups at 16, 17 and 18. We're still kids. That still counts as being a child. Even 19-year-olds aren't fully grown up. In the eye of the law, 21 is like the most grown up you can be, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, think of other people. You could be like 30, but you're still not grown up yet.
It's like, what do you expect from us? You know, if you put too much on us, then you're not going to get a lot back. The parents put too much pressure on their kids and wonder why their kids slowly break down. So, even if you have found your sexuality, I'm so proud of you, and generally congratulations, because you are a small group of people that have found it. On Tumblr, many people have labelled themselves, but Tumblr, if you think about it, isn't as big as it seems compared to the outside world. So I'm generally proud of you, and you are going to have a lot easier life than most people. So that's it, folks. I hope you've taken this seriously, and I hope some people take this message, or take a message from this, or take something from this. So that's it, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.